Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most rewarding, hilarious, and occasionally baffling hobbies you can have. Raising backyard chickens. Nay. You might be thinking, chickens in my yard, and I'm here to tell you, yes. It's a clucking good time. And by the end of this video, you might just be ready to start your own flock. So, why would anyone want to keep chickens? Well, for starters, let's talk about the golden reward. Fresh eggs. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, like walking out to your coop in the morning and collecting warm, delicious eggs. The yolks are a vibrant orange. The taste is incredible, and you know exactly where your food is coming from. It's like having a little grocery store right in your backyard, but way more fun. Plus, you get to brag to all your friends about your superior breakfast game. Presents. But it's not just about the eggs. Chickens are fantastic little helpers in the garden. They're natural pest control experts, gobbling up slugs, beetles, and other critters you don't want near your prized tomatoes. They're also amazing at tilling the soil. Just let them loose in a garden bed after a harvest. They'll scratch and dig, aerating the soil and getting it ready for the next planting. And let's not forget their contributions. Chicken manure is a powerhouse fertilizer, often called black gold by gardeners. Once it's properly composted, it will make your plants happier than you've ever seen them. Now, before you rush out and buy a dozen fluffy chicks, let's talk about getting started. First things first, check your local laws. Some cities have rules about how many chickens you can have, or if you can have a rooster. You definitely want to be a good neighbor. And nobody wants a surprise for a rooster concert if they're not expecting it. Right, once you've got the green light, it's time to think about breeds. This is where the fun really begins. It's like a personality test, but for chickens. Do you want a super friendly lap chicken? Maybe a Buff Orpington is for you. They're known as the golden retrievers of the chicken world. Need a tough, reliable egg layer that can handle any weather. Say hello to the Plymouth Rock. Looking for some pizzazz? The Silkie is a fluffy, fabulous bird that looks like it just walked off a high-fashion runway. And if you want colorful eggs, look into Americaeus or Easter eggers, which can lay beautiful blue and green eggs. There are hundreds of chicken breeds, each with its own quirks and qualities. Okay, you've picked your breeds. Now, where will they live? Welcome to the world of chicken coops. Your coop is your flock's castle. It needs to be secure from predators like raccoons, hawks, and even the neighbor's curious dog. Good ventilation is key to keeping them healthy, but it must be drat-free. Inside, you'll need roosting bars for them to sleep on at night. Chickens like to sleep perched up high. You'll also need nesting boxes. These are cozy, private spots where the hens will feel safe to lay their eggs. One box for every 3 or 4 hens is usually enough. You can build a coop yourself from scratch, buy a pre-made kit, or even convert an old shed. Just make sure it's easy for you to clean, because a clean coop means happy, healthy chickens. Attached to the coop, you'll want a run. This is a secure outdoor area where they can stretch their legs, peck at the ground, and do all their chicken things, like taking dust baths. A dust bath is exactly what it sounds like. They'll dig a little hole in some dry dirt or sand and flop around in it. It might look silly, but it's how they keep their feathers clean and free of pests. It's their version of a spa day. Now for the best part, bringing home your birds. You can start with dialed chicks, which is an incredibly cute but labor-intensive process. They need to be kept in a special heated box called a brooder for the first several weeks of their lives, kind of like a little chicken nursery. Or you can start with pullards, which are young hens that are close to laying age. This is a great option if you want to get to the egg-laying stage a bit faster. Let's talk daily care. It's actually pretty simple. Every morning, you'll let them out of the coop, check their food and water, and give them a quick health check. You'll get to know your birds and their personalities, and you'll quickly notice if someone seems a little off. In the evening, you'll make sure they re-all safely back in the coop before locking it up for the night. Chickens are creatures of habit and will usually put themselves to bed around dusk. The main chore is keeping the coop clean, which usually involves a weekly or bi-weekly deep clean. Depending on the size of your flock and coop, one of the most surprising things about raising chickens is how entertaining they are. They have a complex social structure called a pecking order. You'll see them interact, chase each other over a tasty bug, and make a whole range of sounds. There's the happy little bok, dash bok, as they forage, and then there's the loud, proud egg song a hen sings after she's laid an egg. It's her way of announcing her achievement to the world, and honestly, it's pretty adorable. They're also surprisingly intelligent. You can teach them to come when called, and some people even train their chickens to do simple tricks. They recognize faces and they will definitely get to know the person who brings them treats. Watching them run towards you when you come outside is one of the simple joys of chicken ownership. It's like having a flock of feathery little dinosaurs that are always happy to see you. Of course, it's not always sunshine and perfect eggs. Like any pet, chickens can sometimes get sick or have issues. It's important to educate yourself on common chicken health problems and have a plan. But for the most part, if you provide them with a clean home, good food, fresh water, and a safe space, they are incredibly resilient creatures. Beyond the practical benefits, keeping chickens connects you to your food and to nature in a really unique way, too. It's a chance to teach kids about responsibility and where food comes from. It slows you down and encourages you to spend more time outside. There's something so peaceful about sitting in a chair on a sunny afternoon, just watching your flock peck and scratch around the yard. It's a real stress reducer. So, are backyard chickens for you? Have a little bit of space, a desire for the freshest eggs imaginable, and a love for quirky, funny, and surprisingly affectionate animals, then the answer is a resounding yes. From choosing your first chicks to collecting that very first egg. The journey of raising backyard chickens is filled with learning, laughter, and a whole lot of clucking. It's a hobby that gives back in so many ways. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope this inspired you to at least consider joining the backyard chicken movement. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if you're already a chicken keeper, share your favorite thing about your flock. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.